Reading. Also opening text to fool people into thinking this is real cliche. And he'd have to have bought like 8 batteries and some big-ass memory cards. I mean, this is 2006, too.
There's no send video to Star Wars. Why haven't they done Star Wars yet? So there you have it, guys. That was a short montage video. But that's one of two things. That's how I discovered Cinemasins, and that's how I came up with the idea to create Cinemasins 2 expansion. Yeah, as you obviously saw, I was watching a Paranormal Activity clip, like a clip from the movie Paranormal Activity, and yep, I looked up reviews, saying what people like to say about it. Because at the time, I just loved seeing like people's reactions, saying, "Oh, this isn't scary," or shit like that. And it went very well. And then as I was scrolling down the videos, I noticed something called "Everything Wrong with Paranormal Activity in 7 minutes or Less." And I was like, "Huh, that's interesting. Let me check that out." So I clicked on it, and then I saw like seems like a review clip of somebody talking, and he added in subtitles so you can actually see what he's saying, which I found pretty interesting. I never heard of this type of stuff before. And so I watched it, and I liked it, so I went ahead and I subscribed to his channel. And when I did that, I looked through his other videos. I'm like, wow, he did a lot of other types of movies. So then I continued watching, enjoying it. Cinemasins became one of my favorite YouTube channels. And then as time went on, I was like, okay. Oh, they did a few Harry Potter films. Oh, did they do Star Wars yet? So I typed in "everything wrong with Star Wars," and I noticed they hadn't done it. And I'm like, wow, they've done a lot of movies, but they haven't done Star Wars. Huh. That's interesting. And so I'm like, I see comments on a lot of his videos at the time. They were saying, why haven't you done Star Wars yet? Please, where's Star Wars? We want Star Wars. We want everything wrong with Star Wars. Click. I don't know why I decided to give it a little go. I was like, okay, just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and I'll create an Everything Wrong with Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. It's just a little tribute to Cinemasins and a little tribute to the fans of him, so they could at least get a small gist of it before they actually do it. So I went ahead, created it, and it sucked. Yeah, even in my opinion, the first ever episode of it sucked. At the time, I was not thinking of calling it anything like Cinemasins 2 expansion because I was not planning to make this a common thing. I did not really want to continuously do that type of stuff because that's what Cinemasins does, and I'm Christian Maracle. But then I saw like a lot people had started to see it, a few hundred. One day I went ahead, had like about 500 views on that. I was like, oh, okay, people are watching it. It's not bad, cool. 2 days later, I went ahead. It was almost at 2,000 views, and I'm like, whoa, nice. It's got 2,000 views. And so I was like, let's see where this is heading. And a lot of comments saying, oh, this is great. This is awesome. Thank you for doing this. I can't wait for Cinemasins to do it too, but you did a great job. Whereas others, of course, saying this sucks, you're ripping off Cinemasins, and you suck. Pretty much, yeah, you suck. But then I saw a lot of comments saying, okay, do episode 2 next, and then do the entire prequel trilogy. Oh, and then do all the originals. A lot of those comments came up, and people were wanting to see more, and I was starting to gain more subscribers from them. I was like, all right, okay, fine. I'll do another one. I'll do episode 2, Attack of the Clones. So I send that one too. People love that one as well. What else also? I believe they enjoyed it. The reception was positive, and they wanted me to do Revenge of the Sith. And so I thought to myself, okay, I don't want to make this a continuous thing. But alright, you want Revenge of the Sith, I'll give you Revenge of the Sith. By April of 2014, I had uploaded Everything Wrong with Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And it sparked a lot of views. Got quite a bit of positive reception and a little negative reception, as always. And people were just enjoying it. They loved it. And I looked up, I saw I was gaining hundreds of subscribers then. And I'm like, wow, what are they going to call me, the Star Wars Sins guy? And so I went ahead, I continued on my smaller journey. I decided to do a little experiment. And I'm like, okay, would you like it if I did this movie then? Give this a little shot? Few little... Okay, I suck at doing that, sorry. So I went ahead and I actually did not do anything else for like another 4 months. And then I kept getting a lot of comments saying, now please do the original trilogy and everything because you just did the whole prequel trilogy. And so I went ahead, I was like, fuck, alright, fine. Started up Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. Sent that one, released it in October of 2014. And people loved it. I was like, this guy is awesome. He's sending all the Star Wars films. How about you try sending other things? So I was like, well, horror films are my favorite ones, and Cinemasins is yet to do these type of things. So I created Sin videos also in October for the 2013 remake of Evil Dead and Annabelle. And people were starting to give me more positive reception. And I believe that same year I reached my first 1,000 subscribers. I was like, wow, I got 1,000 subscribers from this. And I'm just paying tribute to Cinemasins. I'm not. Then I'm like, I want to do my own stuff now. Thank you very much. And I tried doing it a few times, and people kept just begging for more. They thought to me is like, I don't know, like a Cinemasins spin-off. Some would say a rip-off too. So I ended up doing all the Star Wars films. I managed to do episodes 5 and 6. Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, I think I did that in 2 parts. I don't know why, but I just did. Huh. Hard to believe one of the best Star Wars films was the most sin, that is, as far as I've found it. But as time went on, I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I did all the Star Wars films. Like you asked me, I'm done with this. Thank you. What happened next? Well, will be revealed in the next episode. The birth of the WWE Sins. I'll talk more about that in the next episode. This was just to let you guys know how I came up with this. I came up with the idea of Cinemasins 2 expansion because I wanted to say it was me expanding the Cinemasins universe as both a way of paying tribute and at the same time being a good fan and letting more people know, hey, there's this guy that sends movies, go this place. And I'm doing this as well just as a way to hype it up and stuff like that, paying tribute to him. So that's how things went for that. Cinemasins 2 expansion. I call myself that because I wanted to say myself as more of a sequel or a spin-off. But more of a spin-off than a sequel. This is why I don't know why I added in the 2. I could have just said Cinemasins expansion, I don't know. But it stuck, and it went very good. And in my next episode, it'll be time to reveal how I came up with the idea of the WWE Sins. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the little small montage I did for this as well, on how I discovered Cinemasins and created Cinemasins 2 expansion. Alright, subscribe for more content, Twitter, Facebook links in the description, Patreon link in the description as well. You guys are my optimistic army. Love you guys. Oh! And I almost forgot. Again. Think optimistically.